It's actually legit.
Oh, it's locked!
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sion top against Jace is actually legit.
There we go. Okay, so Sion's locked in. That's going to be up against the Jace. And now we have had some serious surprises in this pick ban. Oh, I already feel like this is going to be a great series.
I mean, I just like the special picks here. Urgot ban, not AD carry Urgot ban, because Jhin was already locked in by Splyce, so it's top lane Urgot ban. Then you have Draven, the special from Hansama. He's one of these like unique former one-trick Dravens that we have seen in Europe.
We've had a couple of those throughout the history of the US.
Yeah, funny enough, we've actually had quite a few. But
they don't usually bring it out in on the big stage, not too often.
Well, when we do see it, they tend to actually go off on it. Like, think back to Freeze when he used to play the Draven. Sion top, though, I actually think it's a fine matchup against Jace. Typically, Jace is good against carries. He's not that great against a lot of the tanks because it is hard for him to kind of like kill anyone up in the top lane. You really want to snowball the Jace. And then the tank tends to just have a bigger impact in a team fight. So as long as you don't like allow the Jace to kill the tank up in the top lane and take early tower, you can actually keep him down.
It's definitely true. We'll have to keep an eye on all those matchups. Things definitely got pretty interesting as the coaches shake hands to walk off the stage. We're getting ready for game number 1.
We tried, we nerfed it. We then nerfed other keystones as well.
That was the issue.
And then obviously Thunderlords just kind of comes back into the meta. We removed some of the jungle options. Courage of the Colossus being nerfed a lot as well. Really punching Ignar.
Oh, he's real low. Oh, that's the summoner heal into first blood. Kabi with the final shot. Flashes for the kill.
Almost too easy, but great synergy from Splyce's bot lane.
Misfits on their side. I mean, they have a fairly team-fighty composition. Whenever you've got a Lee Sin that's going to try to get people involved and you've got the Orianna combo,
he might get caught here.
Oh no, Ignar. He's the one who catches Trashy on. Cacao sends the easiest Q of his life straight at his face. And 1-2, how do you do?
Well, Corki is out of there.
He has not had the greatest impact in some of his early games lately, but he is on this champion that can snowball and roll ahead. Meanwhile, up top, he might get a chance to redeem himself here. Zalfari's a little low, flashing forward, sends the Void Spikes. Wonders knocked back, flashing forward to Trashy. Sinks the claws in for a kill. And Cacao is just a little too late to the party.
Luckily, you can send the Corki to the side lane, and if you can then move Orianna down and force her to try and defend, you can take a mid turret. Wonder's getting ganked.
He's not got his ultimate available, runs smack dab into Ignar, and even though Splyce are going to be able to take down the Dragon, Wonder's going to give his life for it. They're going to have to kill him twice, but Hansama cashes in.
Let's see if Splyce can get any damage on this mid lane turret. Trashy just recalled after taking Dragon because he was fairly low.
Power's still here, though.
Yeah, Splyce might have to just back away, so... Misfits, they knew they couldn't really defend the Dragon once it was started, and they just said, let's get the best we can on the map. And we actually see a mistake we've seen from Splyce so often.
Respecting the distance, but when the curtains opened up, they backed off, and Wonder just couldn't find a target.
He couldn't find it, and Senkrix just wasn't nearby. It's a little bit uncoordinated, we have to say, and I like the response from Misfits. He's been like, it's 4v5.
Almost died there.
Yeah, now, when you play against Corki Rockets, when you play against things like Jin's W, when you're this low, as a support, even as a top laner, and you're a squishy one, you just have to back away. It can be the fight where Cacao is the hero, kicks the right guy just into the team. Hansama kites really well on Draven, gets to hit some squishies, like a lot of ways to carry here.
They've got Mickey X and they shred through him instantly. Cacao gets the final kill and they take down Trashy. Hansama flashing away. Ignar had already gone down, but this trade has gone well for Misfits so far. 2 for 1.
And we see why Malzahar is still considered such a good pick. Flash ulti and you guarantee a kill starting the fight. Yes, Ignar died himself, but it was enough for Misfits to get 2 kills.
That's worth, man.
They're starting it now to force a teleport. They're going to force TP from Wonder. Trashy's down to 50%.
Ignor's got the ult. Oh, Cacao's just going to go in and eliminate him instantly. The rest of Splyce, they're showing up here, but let's see if Misfits are able to get away. They're going to try to back out. The Pain Train connects, and Senkux claims the kill. The Baron fights on. Cacao gets the smite down. He safeguards out. They're following through. Shockwave. Everything is going nuts. It's 2 for 2 on the fight. A double kill to Senkux. Hansama is wreaking havoc, and he's trying to stay alive, but not for long. A triple kill for the Corki. And Power is going home, or is he? Ignar turning Mickey X back. Wonder getting a little low in this one, and he is gonna be taken down. He's got no flash, he's got a smash, but he's out of there.
What a great setup by Misfits. Yes, it became a close fight, but I love that Baron call. Then of course Daku is the head coach. We've seen him on the analyst desk. Might talk more about the last guy after this one.
Ooh, Alfari, he's going to get a knockaway, but Wonder's going to follow him. The smash won't be there. Acceleration gauge is going to try to finish him off, kiting away best he can, but the rockets are flying, not connecting. Alfari a little slowed, still managing to dodge. Meanwhile, Misfits, they're up bot side, and they're on Splyce's towers.
Well, can they take the tower down? That's the question.
Gets the kill, but, I mean, they've lost a tower for it. Teams generally were in Europe, and Splyce, they definitely weren't inflated as a team.
Right.
But it seems like the growth there just hasn't happened, as Mickey's going to get caught. Oh, wild growth, in comes the pain train, not going to land. Deadly Flourish, they're going to separate Power of Evil as he has to flash away. Whirling Death comes in to try and shred through some of the health bars. They pull Wonder in, the curtain call's there. Kakao gets the kickback, and Senkux is not going to be taken down today. Kakao tanking curtain call shots, but they are all out of bullets right now. Wonder still getting shredded through. It's just a poke battle back and forth.
Well, Wonder has hit the point now where he doesn't really die very, very quickly, and actually allowed Splyce to finally win a fight. Yes, they only got one kill. And that's sadly for them. Well, there's bot lane. They can actually get bot lane here. It's a massive
They got a big wave.
Kobe's down to 50%. He has to be careful. Alfari with a shock blast will get him very low. But Alfari also respecting it that he might actually get dove under here. That's why he steps away. He's not an idiot. He thinks, okay, there's a chance they might walk behind the tower and they're going to kill me. And that's why he plays it very, very safe. Except for flash on Senkux, and then, of course, a few ultis here and there, but they can win without them. They're starting this Baron.
The cow is hovering around the side. He does land the Sonic Wave. Resonating Strike not going to go because Splyce have peeled off. Redemption coming in, but they have flashed forward. They've caught Wonder out. Even though with the wild growth, he's going to survive through it.
But he's
Splyce
low
trying
now.
to limp away. He's way too low. Their front line is evaporated. Power of Evil has nearly got his shockwave back, and now Senkuk's dodging and diving away from the Sonic Wave. Baron has been thwarted.
Misfits knew they could still take the fight around Baron, but Splyce also knew that a lot of things were on cooldown. So maybe they were hoping to get the proper setup. There was no ulti from Wonder, sadly, to actually start the fight. So they were kind of caught at the Baron. And we got to see this Malzahar just saying, like, you know what, late game, I can just ulti the frontline tank. I don't care, I'm just going to ulti him. I get % damage onto him. My team can then get him low and force him away, and Splyce can't really team fight without Wonder in the front because there's so much damage on the side of Misfits.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of CC too they have to be careful of. You see the QSS is there. Now Splyce, they're going to try to contest on this Dragon. Trashy's here. It could be a smite fight. Looks like that's the case, but Kakao is isolated. They're going to be able to secure with the help of Power of Evil, but holy moly, Ignar just gets shredded. Baron's being taken down pretty quickly here. They have the Mountain Drake available to them.
Kakao around the
really
corner.
need this one. Whirling Death. Kakao is coming around the backside. They just want to hold
Detected.
out. They have to know this is happening. It's going in low. It's going to get smited. Stolen
Of course
away from Kakao. And he gives his life, but Misfits are oh so happy. They're going to clean up on this one. Wonder is left for dead. It's just going to be Kabi limping away. What a beautiful steal from Kakao. Here comes the Scion. Choo-choo, it's going to land onto Ignar. He gets the smash, Trashy tags in, but a double shockwave is huge from Misfits as they turn it on. And the fight keeps on going. Wonder undead and now re-dead. Whirling Death is going to shut down Kabi. I think that's game over.
Pyra, I agree 100% because they got a million super minions as well.
Yeah, nothing Splyce can do. It is only Mickey X to stand around and watch the Nexus fall. Misfits, it was a bit back and forth, but they knocked down the Nexus for game one.